with some dramatic video showing NYPD officers brutally assaulted by a group of men. This is near a migrant shelter in Times Square.
Yeah, 5 men have been arrested for punching and kicking officers. 4 of them have already been released without bail. Ashley Rodriguez is live from the scene of the attack on West 42nd Street with the details. Ashley.
Chris and Bianca, there's just so many reasons to be shocked and upset by this attack. First of all, it's 2 officers being attacked by 12 men. And these men are migrants. These are supposed asylum seekers. Now, police say the men were being disorderly, so they asked them to move along, and that's when the gang attacked. It happened around 8:30 Saturday night. Take a look. It's not clear what the men were doing, but police calmly asked them to move. They look like they're going to comply, but when the officers tried to take one of the men in a yellow shirt into custody, around 7 other men surround the officers, punching and kicking them in the head and in the body while they are on the ground. Eventually, officers arrested 4 of the gang. A 5th was arrested Monday. As you can imagine, there is outrage that migrants who just arrived in this country would treat law enforcement like this. The NYPD is even more disgusted that almost immediately after being arrested, these men are free, walking the streets, not having to pay a cent of bail.
What up, y'all? This is Papa Z. I gotta admit that I'm not a big fan of law enforcement or police due to the history, of black people having run-ins with the law. But it hit different when you see police officers in distress and being put into a situation where they're trying to control the environment. It hit different when there's 12 illegal immigrants, illegal aliens, migrants, beating up on the police. And I look at it as being American citizen. The police are American citizens. And I feel like I have to step up to show some type of support for the police, regardless of whatever I've been through with the police. I mean, it's nothing major, tickets here and there. They look at you crazy sometimes, but I get it because I look at them crazy too. But to witness this, and luckily it's on video because I've been saying stuff about the migrants breaking the law and acting unruly and not being grateful for anything. And then to come to find out that these same migrants or illegals are here on asylum. We're looking for asylum. They must be from an insane asylum because ain't nobody in their right mind will put their hands on law enforcement without some type of consequence. Because if that was me or any other law-abiding citizen who put their hands on law enforcement, would probably, I ain't even gonna say probably, will be indicted, be thrown under the jail. Some cases might even got shot, might even got shot by the police and killed. But the migrants, they have no consequences. I heard they got arrested, but they was released with no bail. It's like they got arrested and got right back out and was released back to the streets to cause more problems. And me as an American citizen, I don't think that's fair. Regardless of their condition or anything like that, they chose to come over here. And they had a choice, and they did. They didn't even get stopped. The borders are wide open. And then to get here to act a fool, is that the reason why the migrants, most of them is fled their country because they're unruly citizens in their country. You know? And I'm upset about that. Because like I said before, if that was me or anybody I know put their hands on the police, we probably wouldn't even be living right now. One of us would have probably got popped. And you know when I say pop, you know what I mean. Hopefully to survive it, but then to go straight to prison. But those migrants, they don't have no consequences on what they do, and that just proved it. You know, a lot of these migrants got cell phones. And if they are looking on YouTube or any news, they're going to see that footage and think that they can do that to anybody, any citizen, and nothing's going to happen. So I have a question. If that was to happen to me or any other citizen, those migrants happen to jump on me or anybody that I know, and I pop one of them, or anybody I know pop one of them, what would the consequences be for us? Is the government going to stand with a citizen, American citizen, or are they going to stand with one of those illegal immigrants or migrants who's supposed to be seeking asylum? Who is the country going to back? Who's the country going to stand with, should I say? They're going to stand with citizens, or are they going to stand with those migrants? Because right now it seems like the government, the administration that's in office right now, are standing with the migrants. They're pushing our kids out of school to live in a school. They're getting all the benefits that we worked hard for to receive. Hell, I even heard that they're in the hospitals, in the VA hospitals, and got the VA people pushed back to help these migrants. Thousands of VA personnel, people that needing help, are being pushed to the back of the line for these migrants. Like I'm gonna keep saying it. This is crazy. So you're actually making the citizens choose. That you're making the citizens choose, because I know if a migrant approached me and was acting all crazy, I'm gonna do something regardless of my consequences, because I have the right to defend myself. And I got another question. If a citizen that doesn't live in a stand your ground state and they end up popping one of these migrants, what side of the law is going to prosecute that person who popped somebody that doesn't live in a stand your ground state? You know what I'm saying? It's putting American citizens back against the wall. And it's not right. Like I said before, I stand with the migrants who come over here and come in this country legally, but the ones who come over illegal, I don't stand with that, and they're doing illegal things. And I'm gonna keep saying it. This is ridiculous. So again, ask yourself a question. If that was you in that situation, that those those American citizen police officers were in, what would you do? What would you do? Just think to yourself, what would you do? Because I commend those police officers. They didn't pull their weapons out or anything, because if that was me, I wouldn't care about my job at that point, especially when I know it's some illegal immigrants jumping on me. I would have popped one of them and dealt with the consequences later. So just think in your mind, man, what would you do in that situation? Because it's getting out of hand. It's really getting out of hand. And I'm going to keep speaking on this until something change. And I'm going to keep speaking on this until the black community starts to recognize what's really going on here. God bless those police officers. I hope they're doing fine. And yeah, protect yourself at all time. This Papa Z, man. Hit that subscribe button and share the video. And God bless America, man. And God bless you. All right. Peace.